that's the question. Is can you hear me? There's a decent lag, so. Oh, you can hear me now? I still can hear you. There's such good lag though. Maybe I'm just lagged behind. Oh, we get audio. Yeah, we weren't planning not to have audio. Audio is low. How do we turn it up? Oh, okay. Yeah, hey, I don't know. They're complaining, not me. I don't care. Okay, see, we were dealing with things, and now I'm gonna die because I can't see. Okay, well, now I'm gonna die because... Yeah, I know the solution is just don't die. Hold on. So everyone's tracking. We're thinking of like what to do for a pre-stream. And this is essentially where we wrote at of like, oh, well, we could just play Minecraft before the stream, because we were talking about like, you know, should we do videos or something like that, or like have like a preset video? And I was like, oh, I'll just play Minecraft. Like, why not? Hello, hello. Hilarious that there's 10 people that members now. You guys are weird. Yeah, I don't even know what gifting a membership means or how that works. I don't know how any of this works. I'm new here. Okay, I need food, and then I need to put my bed down, and then I need to kill all the chickens because it upsets the internet, and I think upsetting the internet is funny. I like that I can just like look at my phone. Yeah. Yeah, probably. Yeah, so maybe label it like pre-rant stream. Can you change the label? Yeah, maybe like, yeah, like pre-rage rant. Pre-TND rage rant. Oh wow, that's lagging like crazy. Oh, I see what I did. Okay, I'm 2 minutes behind. Why is that even an option? Why would anyone want to be 2 minutes behind? Well, that's just stupid. Well, no, I guess if you missed some stuff, you might want to go back and... No, that makes sense. No, no, I get it now. I'm not used to streaming. Okay, I don't want to hear myself, thank you. I just... Yeah, that's what I did. Okay, we found snow. There's a surprising amount of lava in this world. Okay. Contact. Alright. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm all about the Xbox 360. And I think that, you know, it's kind of like that sweet spot of Xboxes. The Xbox One really just wasn't it. I tried so many years to love it. It's just always had issues. Just issues after issues after issues. Oh my goodness. This snow biome is pathetic. What is that? Look at that dinky little corner. Wait, how do I... How do I change the size? User interface, maybe? Display HUD. What? Why wouldn't you say contact? Oh, that's so much better. Okay. Now I can see my map. Yeah, I'm not blind. I'm not a boomer playing Minecraft. I don't need everything to be, you know, unnecessarily large. Okay. I need to find some mountains. This is all bullshit. Fucking flatlanders. Oh fuck, cool. Let's go. What the fuck was that? Okay. Like, am I crazy? Hooray! I don't care. Once again, I wish there was a setting of just, yes, I've played this game before. I don't care. Stop telling me how to play the game. Stop telling me I have avatars. I don't give a shit. Something about Minecraft, it's just so fucking peaceful. It's like, you know what, I don't have the time and availability to fuck off in the mountains. I can fuck off into the block mountains. Oh god, an Enderman! Don't rape me. Hey, yo. Haha. Thanks for the XP. Oh god! Don't mind me. Just looking down, don't mind me. I feel like it's this common that I get iron ore this early in the game. We're gonna be set. Yeah, I think one thing with the headset is that, like, if I could, like, hear myself, that'd be nice. Oh, okay, fair enough. That makes sense. Alright, well, I just need to be told what headset I need to buy and what microphone I need to buy, and I'll fucking buy it. Oh, mountain. Mountain that looks somewhat cool. Maybe. Oh, wait, I had it backwards. Snarf! Damn, that mountain looks cool now. At a different angle at it. Okay, that snow biome up in the top left is where I'm headed towards. Skyrim on the OG 360. Yep. Real. Real. Yeah, no, the Xbox 360 is just, it's that sweet spot. Absolutely that sweet spot. So, Ian, what's the title say now? Okay. No, I would keep Minecraft in it. That's fine. Black guy. Oh, chicken! I didn't have a shotgun. All I had was a sword. Sorry, guys. Total clucker death. No, 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 no. I don't need to be exploring. I don't need to be exploring. Ooh, a cave. Ooh, a piece of candy. Need to get to my destination. Okay. We are in the snow biome. Now I need to find somewhere. Did I just pick like the one realm that's just like doesn't have any good mountains? Okay, decent amount of snow, decent amount of snow. Here for it, here for it. But I want a mountain. I don't want to build a mountain. I want to find a mountain and then build. Ooh. Ah. I bet there's some good resources down there, though. All right. I need to mark this for later excavation. All right. Noted. I wish you could place waypoints on the map. That'd be nice. I would like to place waypoints. It's not like the biggest deal ever. But, okay, I got a tree right here. Alright, that'll do. Marker set. Unlike Dead Space. That's the bad marker. Don't want that marker. Oh, I guess you know what, there's still zombies in each game, so I mean, either way. Alright, this is looking somewhat aesthetic. If I get too close to right there, though, I'm going to be hearing the rain sounds once it starts snowing. That's annoying. Oh, what's over there? What's over there? I see a hill. I see a hill. Put me in, coach. Put me in, coach. Hell yeah, I missed the water. Okay. Oh, almost missed that. I'm finding a decent amount of iron on this one. Oh, that's not in the snow, is it? Okay, more caves. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh. Oh, contact. Contact fraud! Skeleton in the open. Engaging. One skeleton down. I know I said that I wasn't going to get sidetracked in going to caves, but iron ore this early in the game is kind of goated. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. A whole heckin' 24 people are deciding to watch me play Minecraft. Was that? Oh, based. Monkey. I agree. Monkey. I like monkeys. I think they're cool. They're all just like the life of a monkey just sounds so peaceful, you know? That's another reason I like envy cats. You know, it's just like they don't give a shit. Cat can live anywhere, do anything. Monkey and ape, they can live anywhere. They're like super tribal. They live their own. They live being around their own. It just sounds fucking awesome, man. If only white people love their own. God. It's insane how much the white race hates itself. Absolutely bonkers. Probably not what you expect to hear in a Minecraft stream, but you know, here we are. Okay. This might be the AO. This might be it. Hey, hey, hey! Minecraft! Aha, aha, aha! That's the joke. That's the joke. Did any of you guys play before the experience update? Oh, dude. Minecraft before the experience update was wild, dude. It was just, it felt so pure. You know, like Minecraft, like back in the day. You know, like in the first, like, because what year did the experience update come out? Like, how long was Minecraft out? Because I remember playing, like, in some of, like, the first generations of Minecraft, right? Like, the OG. I remember having a couple worlds. Man, what I would do to find that Xbox 360. Oh, you know what? That hard drive might be in my Halo Reach edition. I might have my original worlds at home. I never thought about that. I'm gonna have to get that hard drive out of my Halo Reach edition Xbox. Yeah, I bet I still have my original Minecraft worlds, like the first ones. And I don't think I ever updated that Xbox. It's all, yeah, because I never had, because I didn't have Wi-Fi for like a decade. I never updated that thing. So theoretically, I should have my original Minecraft worlds. That'd be, yeah, I'm gonna have to go home and find out. That'd be really cool. The 360 era. Oh man, you know what? Maybe next week's pre-stream, maybe we go into playing some NES. Ian, what all can we run off of this? What? No, off of the what we got going on here. Yeah. I mean, we could probably just keep with the Xbox for a while. Yeah, let's just keep on the 360 for a while. Before we know it, we're gonna be doing like 2-hour Minecraft streams before the actual stream. I don't know, man. I just, you know, there's something peaceful about just sitting down and playing Minecraft. That, and you know, I don't think there's enough racist people playing Minecraft, right? We need more representation in the Minecraft, you know, community. All right, I don't think we have enough racists, you know, or if they are, they're heckin' closeted. Nobody wants that. All right, we got 20 minutes before we actually go ranting. Ian, what's our first topic again? The Israel bombing? Okay, we can go into that. Well, do we want to go into the what's her name? Ivra? Was that her name? The Ukrainian gal. Feels like the most hot topic right now, and like after watching that video, like, fuck, dude, God, that was hard to watch. Oh, you were out. Yeah, we watched it, and it was one of those where it's like, because Alex Jones posted the whole thing, and we watched it, and it was just like, I like so many edited ones have been going around so much today that I didn't even think that it was going to be like the unfiltered one, and I wasn't even thinking about it, so I like unintentionally watched the unfiltered one, and it was just like, oh, I didn't want to see that. I mean, like, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, I probably needed to see it, you know, it's like I probably needed to. Because you like at a certain point you need to feel that. You need the physical, or not physical, you need the visual understanding of like what's really happening. And yeah, after watching that, it was just like, fuck, dude. Okay. Oh, are we not on Rumble right now? That's fine. So, does that mean we won't be able to play Minecraft on both, but we can still stream on both? We can't stream to both. Boop. Testing, testing. 1, 2. Can you hear me? Are we so back? Have we never been so back? We're the most back that we've ever been. Okay. Alright, no. Yeah, we're back. Well, the audio's not that bad. Alright. Oh my god, we're so back, boys! You guys thought we were over? Ah! Psych. Psych. You thought it was over. Yeah, right. Oh man, I saw somebody on Twitter was like, "Your career is so over. You're not coming back from this." And I'm like, "No, it's not." Like, what? I'm like, "Dog, like, what are you, insane?" I've survived way worse controversies than me killing my own chicken. Like, if you think that that is a bad controversy, and yeah, like, I realize that a lot of people on social media are, like, at this point, probably a lot of kids, right? Probably people that grew up on the internet, and, like, they see, like, one controversy, and they're just like, oh my god, this is, like, the worst and craziest thing ever! It's just like, yeah, no, there's a lot of city people, a lot of people that have never been in the country, there's a lot of people that have never, you know, killed and gutted an animal, and it's just like, you know, whatever. Yeah, killing a bird with birdshot is literally whatever. That's what turkey hunting is. That's what grouse hunting is. You know, you're shooting a bird with birdshot with a 12 gauge. Like, okay, yeah, and like, I grew up shooting, like, going along with my grandfather to go grouse hunting. Like, that was just a thing. Like, my grandparents had chickens, but like, I don't think we've ever. Yeah, I had very, very little experience with roosters. Very, like, I've only had roosters in the last, like, year. And, like, the last time I had a rooster, I think there was like one. I had, like, one single rooster. And he didn't attack anybody. He just, like, would not stop roughing up the older hens. And so finally I was just like, alright, bud, we're going to eat you now. And, that's what we did. Which is hilarious because, people found that old post from a year ago. And now people are freaking out about that and saying that, like, oh, I used a different shotgun. So because I used a different shotgun, that totally means that somehow that I was being unethical because it was a different 12 gauge than the 12 gauge I used the first time. So somehow that's now different and I'm a big old meanie stupid face, or, you know, something. I don't know. Once again, a lot of people on the internet, I feel like, are probably a mix of, you know, foreigners and then people that live in the city. So, like, I don't really give a shit about your opinion if you don't like what I'm doing. Like, okay, well, then, you know, I guess don't get chickens, and I guess don't, you know, don't shoot them and don't eat them, and, you know, be a vegan, and don't ever do anything ever, and don't post anything to the internet ever, because everyone's gonna be mad about it, and that's just, you know, that's a thing. Everyone's mad about everything all the time. I'm so mad! I can't believe you heckin' did that! No! So I think it's funny that people were telling me that I was crashing out. It's like, and people telling me that, like, you're upset. I'm like, uh-huh, okay, sure. Right. I mean, that's essentially what this is. And you know what? Maybe I'll just keep playing Minecraft this entire stream. I don't know. Can't tell me how to live my life. Alright. Based. Based. Anyone seen the Epstein birthday book? I have not, actually. I have not. Ask them how they got their attendees. Real. Are you playing Java? I'm playing whatever the hell the 360 version is. I don't know. Do I look like a guy with a plan? See, once again, here I go just quoting the Joker. So I was watching Moist Critical not too long ago, and he was saying that, like, watch parties on YouTube are pretty broken, and they're better on Twitch. Hey, that's something else we should probably do. Can we do, like, like, why can't we do cross-platform streaming between, like, Twitch, Rumble, and YouTube? Is that a thing? Or do you... Fair enough. Well, we should probably, yeah, I'm saying we should branch out to Twitch, too. I mean, it's like, why not? Well, the same reason I started uploading to TikTok. It's just like, why not? It's just another place for people to see my content. You know? I used to be popular on, oh man, I've gotten multiple accounts on TikTok to hundreds of thousands of followers. I had one account that got over 1 million, but you know, that was back in like the COVID days, and I was really trying to keep posting gun content because gun content was just it's always what blew up on TikTok. So now I have to do like adjacent gun content essentially. You gotta be very careful about what you're posting and uploading to TikTok. Can't be too violent, can't be too mean. All right, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. All right, so I guess Ian, once we hit 17 hundo, just switch the title to like I don't know, TND hot takes. TND hot takes with PNW Gorilla. Tuesday night drinks. Don't you guys like TND? I love TND. Oh man, Tuesday night drinks. That's what that stands for. Tuesday night drinks. I don't think I even had a drink last week. I'll have to make sure I at least have one drink tonight. Oh wait, this is where I was last time. I'm just kind of like meandering now, but like, you know, so little time. So what's nice about like playing Minecraft and streaming. Oh yeah, how's that gonna work? Ditching Minecraft and going to the full stream. Oh okay. Just curious. You want to just keep using the same camera we're using? Uh-huh. Okay. I wonder if I can stream on Rumble from my phone. Can you kill animals with snowballs?
Oh my god, PNW Gorilla is so unethical. Oh, he's so evil. Oh, why is he hitting this fictional character with a snowball? Oh, golly gee.
Well, joke's on you, I have more snowballs. I played Bedrock 2, I was just curious. I've hit 5 ends since the first message. I'm here to party. Yeah, Ian, can you, like, do less ads? Is that a thing? Ads are pretty lame. Well, because we get paid more the more ads there are, right? Isn't that how that works? Like, you know, I don't want people to come to my live streams just to get raped by ads. Ha! You're supposed to throw them back, you silly. We're having a snowball fight. You're supposed to throw them back. You know what? You're bad at this game. You know what? To piss off the internet? Didn't even want it. You gotta do the Skyrim texture pack. Oh, does it download it? For real? I think we're almost done. Hold on, I don't think I've ever actually played... I think I have the Skyrim texture pack on here. I might. I don't know, we're gonna find out. We're about to find out. If this ever finishes. Saving. Okay, thank you. Oh, I could have exited and saved. That would have made sense. That would have made sense. Oh well. Okay. Yes, offline. Create new world. Yep. Oh, I don't think I have nope, I don't have them on here. I have it on the a different Xbox 360. Yeah, I have it on one of my other Xbox 360s, not this one though. All right. Yeah. Do I keep the headset on? All right. Oh well. My ears are about to get hot. About to get heckin' toasty. Oh, I'll live. I'll live. All right. I'm going. Okay. Daily reminder that you could be randomly stabbed. Ah, real. Real. All right. Boop doo boo doo 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 boop a doo boo. All right. Okay. Oh, I can't see what I can't see what you can though. I guess if anything, I can look it up on my heckin' cellular device. What? Durka Durka Muhammad Jihad. Masha Bawa. Why ain't no payment for them? Stand by, guys. We're figuring this thing out. Word. Word to your mother. Yeah, I think it's fascinating. Can I turn off the Xbox now? Word. Yeah, the everything going on in Nepal right now, like that's absolutely fascinating. 19 dead in Nepal after Gen Z protests at corruption and social media ban. Yeah, and like to my knowledge, like Nepal is essentially mostly like a third world country. I mean, I haven't really seen much of otherwise. Second world? Fair enough. Well, I mean, like if you really want to be technical, though, I mean, isn't America kind of a second world country now? Like, aren't we kind of second world at this point? I mean, especially with everything going on lately, with everything that we're seeing in our news, like it kind of feels like we're sort of second world these days. Absolutely fascinating. Gamers can rise up after all. Well, I mean, yes and no. I mean, like you look in Nepal, right? And they say Gen Z, and it's basically just young people. You know, it's not because I think Gen Z. You know, and I think yeah, who organized all of that? You know, like that's the real question there. Who organized that, and how does? Oh no, I don't want to hear myself. Ew. Yeah. No, second world is. I mean, second world is kind of all of Europe right now. I mean, where in the world left is there really first world? I mean, what? Poland? That's about. I mean, we're kind of. I mean, do we consider Israel first world? I mean, I mean, what is first world anymore? It feels like we're purposely being dismantled at every single fucking opportunity. Just everywhere is getting dismantled, and so much of it feels like it's and like I said in my last stream, it feels like it's by design. Nothing feels organic. And by nothing, I don't mean like absolutely nothing, but like a lot of things don't feel organic. So much going on right now. Where is my Rumble Live? Um, well, for me to be able to use my cell phone and for us to be able to use this camera, we're kind of giving up on Rumble at least for right now while we get our shit together. We suck. we're new at this. Not every live stream, not every podcast, not every podcaster, starts out with this massive studio. We're slowly piecing all of this together. So, you know, apologies mind with us. I mean, hell, in the beginning of this stream, I didn't have audio, and we were having to put up a photo, or not photo, of me writing on printer paper of sorry, we tarded, no audio, work in progress. So, we're all trying this out, and that's actually something that infuriates me about social media in general, is that put this on my head. I'm just gonna use the microphone like that because I can actually hear myself. I don't care that I look stupid. All right. Oh, what? Hold on. Nope, that's it. All right. You're doing it, brother. You got this. Why, thank you. Thank you, good sir. Dude. Yeah, Ian. Next thing on the rocket dock, it's some actual heckin' microphones. Once again, we're trying this out. This is a new space for me. Um, but yeah, so much going on in the world just feels wrong. And it's very easy to kind of like look around and look at the only place in the world that seems like it's doing well. The only place in the world that just so happens to be, claiming that they're the victims, and claiming that, that oh, we're just trying to defend ourselves while dropping bombs in 6 different fucking countries at the same time. But that's besides this talking point. Yeah, everything going on in Nepal right now is just it's fascinating, and I wonder what the goal is, right? I wonder what the purpose of all this is, of what kind of regime change. Because hold on, I, as a American, I don't even know where Nepal is. South Asia. All right. Oh, ew. Nepal's like by India. Ucky. So the Nepalese then, right? Nepalians, Nepalese. All right. What's the average IQ? I write A, and it's like average IQ. Holy shit! These people are less than retarded. That is wow. IQ of 42 to 51 is the Nepalese. So like these people are like that's like the dumbest people on the planet. Hold on. Dumbest countries in the world. No, okay, so when I write dumbest countries, right? Like you have to like not counting every single country in Africa. Okay, and then you write dumbest country. Oh my god, it actually is. Nepal. Nepal's the dumbest country in the world. So you just have retards just flinging poo. Oh, that's hilarious. So, Nepal's the dumbest country in the world, published June 2025. Next, you have Liberia. After that, Sierra Leone. And then Guatemala. Wow, that's hilarious. Dude, apes have an IQ like 80, bro. Hold on. What what are other animals that have higher than an IQ? 40. Good God, dude. Do you guys realize how stupid that is? Do you realize how incredibly fucking stupid that is? That's bad. All right. Animals with an IQ over 50. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let's get a list going here of animals that have an IQ over 50. Chimpanzees, orangutans, bonobos, gorillas, dolphins, whales, parrots. Parrots. A parrot. Parrots are smarter than these people. Elephants, octopuses, Some crows and ravens, pigs. Oh my god, dude. That is wow. That's so bad. Like that's like impressively bad. Yeah, so when they're like, "Oh my God, look at this, look what the Gen Z's doing," it's like, yeah, no, look at these absolute poo flinging retards and what they're doing. So yeah, like no, overthrowing their government couldn't have been very hard. That couldn't have been a very hard task to do. I mean, they're probably just flapping their arms about and well, no, I guess hold on. So they're cavemen then, essentially. So yeah, do they have guns there? Who gave them who went to Nepal and gave them electricity? It was probably the British. Because when the British colonized India, I bet they helped Nepal as well. They banned TikTok? I mean that's probably for the best. I mean like well at this point, I mean could TikTok make them any stupider? More stupid? See, there I go and I used incorrect vernacular. But yeah, no, I mean like how more stupid could you possibly make them? That's fascinating. So the January 6th, if it happened during Idiocracy, yeah, basically, that's more or less what's happening in Nepal right now. It's Idiocracy January. No, because January 6th, like one person died, so like that was absolutely. I refuse to acknowledge January 6th as like anything of importance at all because nothing happened. It was so clearly orchestrated. It was so clearly helped. I mean, there was people showing up in buses. They went in there and they were going through. I mean, like it was like a tour. All right, like they were like leading people through a tour. I refuse to believe January 6th was anything that wasn't just completely staged. Heckin' based in chain. Saw a video of people trying to what looked like FALs. Yeah, but like once again, if these are like the dumbest people on the planet, right? Like who's helping them, who's bringing them stuff, who's trying to like shape that country and why? Cuz clearly it's not them. Like who's actually in charge of that country? Why do they want to be doing this? What's the point? Because I refuse to believe that people with an IQ of 40 to 50 are doing anything of substance. I mean, like an IQ of 40 to 50. I mean, you can't think for yourself. I mean, like with that low of an IQ, the only thing that's going on in your brain is hungry, tired, wear poop, horny. Like that's yeah. I mean, like you just have like the basic functions as a mammal, right? With an IQ that low. Yeah, no, just unbelievably stupid. All right, I'm done with that topic. Ian, what do we got for the next one? That's so silly. That's so silly. They don't care where they poop. I mean, yeah, but neither do the Indians. Indians just poop everywhere and anywhere. So like, okay, yeah, and yeah, no, the whole Israel bombing Qatar, like that's insane, man. And it's like at what point and it's very obvious that the American government and the everyone lobbying in America, it's so unbelievably obvious that we are controlled in every single way by Israel, and anyone that's saying otherwise right now is clearly, paid opposition. Anyone that's saying otherwise right now is just lying to you. But yeah, the fact that Israel has bombed 6 countries in the last week, right? And it was approved and backed by the Trump administration, and that not only that, but them saying that we now have instead of the Department of Defense now the Department of War, and I'm just like this all feels so unbelievably Orwellian. And I know some people were saying that oh, well, it was originally the Department of War. And I'm like, awesome. Well, it shouldn't have been to begin with. I don't agree with that to begin with. It should have been the Department of Defense. We should have been worrying about America. And the fact that the American government
And the fact that everyone that's working for the American government at this point is just completely bought out and paid for. And they're all comedically fucking evil. Like, Israel and the American government are comedically fucking evil. So they're saying that they wanted peace treaties. They're saying that they're trying to gather all the people to do negotiations, and then they get everyone at the exact location to do these peace treaties and these negotiations, and then they fucking bomb them. like, like, yes, no shit. It's hard to have peace treaty negotiations when you're fucking killing the people that you're trying to have peace treaties with. Ian, am I yelling? I feel like I'm yelling. Okay, like I can't hear myself, so I just feel like I'm fucking screaming. Yeah, no, it's absolutely unbelievably bonkers that that we're just pretending like we're pretending like any of this. Yeah, no, the negotiations were short. LOL Star Wars reference. Got that. Yeah, no, the negotiations were short because they didn't happen. And it's insane that that how many people, especially veterans, it's insane how many just kind of turn a blind eye. It's insane how many people on social media today and the last 3 days are freaking out about a fucking rooster, right? When there's so much going on in the world, there's so much going on in America. There's so many topics that are serious that could be talked about, and people are freaking out about a rooster, right? It's incredible how many people on social media they're so worried about controversy. They're so worried about being labeled a bad guy. They're so worried about what people might think of them. They're so worried about how they'll be viewed, or if they're canceled, or they'll lose this sponsorship, or they'll lose this contact, or they'll lose this friend. Or so many people are so unbelievably terrified to lose absolutely anything. And what do? Well, they go for like the easy targets. Are you playing that video? Yeah. I mean, I hear it. Great song. Where the day goes, only time. It's just the rooster's funny. Okay. Yeah, it was hilarious that they just started playing. I'm just like, what is going on right now? Anyway, yeah, no, the amount of people that are terrified of losing face, the amount of people that they'll only punch left and right or punch down. There's so many people on social media right now, and there's so many people that refuse to punch up because they're terrified of biting the hand that feeds. There's so many people that are so unbelievably fucking soft. Not only that, but I firmly believe, and I guess we're going off the topics that we're having, but here we are. It's me, and I like to rant. There's so many people, at least that I've noticed, and you can call me crazy here, but it genuinely feels like COVID, and not just the vaccine, but COVID-19 and the lockdowns and everything that came with it, like that it worked, and it worked wonderfully. It worked so unbelievably fucking well, and so many people are they're docile, and they are terrified to speak out against the government. They're terrified to speak out in any way possible that they might lose their job. And that's essentially what COVID in the lockdown specifically, right? That's what it put into people of, if you talk out against us, if you talk back against us, if you don't fall in line and do what you need to do, you'll lose your job. If you go onto social media and you say the wrong things, you'll lose your job. If you go into public and you do something wrong, and you get canceled, you get recorded, you'll lose your job. And then you lose your job, then Ian, what happened? Oh, okay. Project Mockingbird was an overwhelming success. No, it's what was that? Yeah, I don't know. No, okay, you know what? That's another thing. Yeah, the amount of boomers, right? That oh my God, that don't live in reality anymore. You know, and I talked about on this my last stream. Of I firmly believe that so many boomers live in a separate reality, and so many retired people, no matter how old they are, but so many retired people, they live in a separate reality. And they're not seeing what we're seeing, they're not viewing what viewing, they're not going through the exact same experiences. Yeah, you know, I paid off my house back in the day. The government has entered the stream. What, you don't think they're already here? You don't think the government's already watching right now? You don't There's a camera in front of me. There, hell, there's two cameras looking at me right now. What, you really think that I'm supposed to believe that the government or some AI can't tap into both of these even when they're not on? Yeah, like no, this is all archived, this is all cataloged, and I understand that. And if you guys think otherwise, if you're in this stream and you think otherwise, right? You are fucking delusional. Yeah, no. That AI video that I shared. Can you pull up maybe not like the whole video, but at least like, you know, looking at it of like how insane AI has gotten into in America. And it's like, what, you don't think that everything going on with China and everything going on in Gaza, well, you don't think that they're not trying to do everything they possibly can to bring that into America? Because they absolutely are. You know, and that's a matter of time. Hey, feds. Yeah, no. Like, yes, the federal government is everywhere. They have AI scraping tools. They're watching everything at all times. It is what it is. Get over it. The whole Fed jacking and like worrying about it. You know, grow up. It is what it is. Yes, they can smell your farts remotely, and I don't. You know what? There's probably some weird thing where they can use like your Wi-Fi router mixed with your thermostat, mixed with your refrigerator, mixed with your smart fucking toaster, and they can gauge, you know, your farts remotely. Yeah, that's probably not even that far-fetched anymore. There's so many things where it's just like, yeah, no, that's dystopian enough that yeah, no, I believe that. Sure, why not? No, why not? Why wouldn't that be a thing? Yeah, here's the video. It's not pulling up for me, but eh. I can hear the audio. Uh-uh. Yeah, no, and that's. I go pause it. Yeah, no, the guy does look a little bit of like a goober, but you know, whatever. He's got some really good content. I mean, he's a tech guy. What tech guys aren't? Hell, I look like a goober. I don't want to hear it. What are we drinking? I actually haven't had anything yet, so I will have. I only have like two bottles here. I'm gonna have a single shot of do Native Patriot. I mean, you can. Do we want Native Patriot over? Oh, we don't have a second mic. Sure. Don't have a second mic, though. I spelled mic wrong. 'Cause I'm fucking retarded. Mic. I like how I just like completely ditched the stream. Just you guys stand by. I'm texting. All right. Speaking of a native patriot, I actually first had this redneck Riviera with him, which was this is some pretty dang on good stuff. But yeah, no, I've God, dude. Irina. That and I don't know what you guys were watching when I originally started this stream, but like, dude, that rips me up, man. And if you've watched that footage of that Ukrainian gal that, you know, she left a war-torn country. She literally escaped war to find peace into America. And she was here for what, 2 years? And she gets stabbed in the neck by one of our frequent sub-Saharans that had 14 convicted charges, that had been let out of jail 14 times. And if you guys didn't see, the judge that he was let out by had didn't even pass the bar, hadn't even been to law school. She was appointed. The judge that had let out that man that killed that woman, that judge had never been to law school. She was appointed. And apparently, come to find out, in 32 fucking states, 32 fucking states in America, you do not have to go to law school to be a judge. Now, you have to go to law school to be a lawyer, but the step up from a lawyer, right? The people that are actually overseeing the lawyers, the people that are actually making the decision, judges, do not have to go to law school in 32 fucking states. And if that doesn't boggle your and if you don't believe me, look it up. If you know what, Ian, you fucking search it right now. Like, we live in fucking clown world, guys. We live in absolute fucking clown world, and you guys are not angry enough. The American people are not nearly angry enough. Like, this is batshit fucking insane. 32 fucking states? Are you kidding me? Judges I don't know how to possibly put this in other words. Let's talk games, bro. Yeah, did you catch the game last night, bro? No, no, no. I don't care about judges. I don't care about. No, what about the heckin' sports ball? No, why are we talking about? Oh, that sounds serious. Why are we talking about that? We could talk we but heckin' sports ball, bro. Oh, man, I can't believe how many people don't want to talk about anything serious. How many people, you know, they just make fun of anyone talking about anything serious. You know, they make fun of people that are trying. They make fun of people that are putting in physical effort. And they just want to, and they're probably the fattest, most disgusting fucking slobs anyway. But still, it's still pathetic. It's absolutely fucking pathetic how many people are just complacent. And once again, and you could probably backdate this to, you know, like 9/11. You could backdate it to, you know, COVID. You know, there's so many things that have gone wrong in America. It's hard to pinpoint where. But watching the video, because Alex Jones posted the video, the uncensored video of the Ukrainian gal getting stabbed in the neck, and I didn't even realize that I was watching the uncensored version. And it was incredible how fast she died. And it was even more incredible that she just thought like, you could tell she just thought that she got punched. Like, she didn't even know that she got stabbed. And the amount of people that were around her, and by people I mean the amount of blacks that were around her and did nothing. Did absolutely fucking nothing. I mean, hell, some of them just got off the fucking train completely, or they were in a it wasn't a train, right? They were in a where were they? It was, yeah, light rail or something like that. It wasn't a bus. Was it a train? It wasn't a bus? Okay. No, it's just no, it's incredible how many people a bus. I don't. It doesn't really matter where it was. It doesn't. Brush your teeth. Yeah, no, I know. I know. I've got a fake tooth right here and it's turned yellow. It's not that it's not that my teeth are fucked up. Well, no, my teeth are fucked up, but it's absolutely. You know what? Actually, I have a teeth cleaning next week, Thursday. So, but yeah, no, I agree. No, you know, that's something that that's actually a good tangent I could go on from there. Just more people need to try to take care of their bodies more. You know, myself included. I could absolutely do better. I avoided going to anything dental for like a decade. You know, I got out of the army and I was just like, well, I don't have free dental. Fuck it. And yeah, I ate the butt stock of a 240 Bravo machine gun right here. We were going into it was training. I'm non-combat veteran, but we were under night vision. We are going down to a culvert. I was the machine gunner, and I completely. I mean, you don't have like a whole lot of depth perception under night vision, and I fell and just ate this butt stock and completely broke off. It was like 80% of this tooth right here, and so I was rushed to emergency dental, and they replaced it. And after like 8 years, it turned yellow. Because I mean, it's the army. Like, why would they, you know, give you anything that's going to last? But yeah, ouch. No, it is what it is. No, it absolutely is what it is. But yeah, no, we all should be taking care of ourselves better. I'm the same way. And I appreciate the bullying, but yeah, I do have I have a teeth cleaning next. Wait, no, that wouldn't be next week. That's this Thursday. I'm retarded. I have teeth cleaning on Thursday, and I'm looking forward to it. You know what? Not only that, I went and got completely different tangent. I miss her, bros. I miss my pig. Is what it is. You need a stainless or gold tooth. I don't think I want a stainless or gold tooth. I think that's going to. I would just like something that. Actually, you know what? Maybe stainless would look good. Stainless still right there. It might be a vibe. Average person's is worth 60,000 throughout their lifetime. Get a grill. Do you miss the rooster? No, not at all. If anything, no, I want more roosters going. Why would I miss a rooster that I had for like 2 months and then decided to be violent? I think that's another thing is that how many city people apparently watch my content. Pass the bar and bench. Lol. Fed post all you want. I don't care. Do 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 boo. Yeah, actually, you know what? That's another thing. I got my wisdom teeth removed while I was in the army as well, and they wound up cracking the tooth that was right next to my wisdom tooth, and then they didn't tell me about it. So I went back in for a month later checkup, and I'm just like, hey, this is like absolutely killing me. Like, you know, like what is going on? They're like, oh yeah, we cracked your tooth in half, and I'm like, oh, what? You just weren't going to tell me about it? Army dental is absolutely terrible, by the way, if you guys didn't know. I mean, military, you know, dental, medical, everything is absolutely terrible. The VA medical, everything is absolutely terrible. Shocker to absolutely nobody. But, yeah, no, so I've got, let's see, 3 fake teeth that I got from the Army. And I bet I bet that one probably needs to be replaced too. This one needs to be replaced. I got a fake tooth up here as well. That probably needs to be replaced. But yeah, no, definitely need dental work and working on it. But you know, is what it is. Mouth infections can. Dude, yeah, no, don't. I don't want to deal with infections. I don't want to deal with any of that. And you know it's weird too, like looking back on it. And I bet a lot of veterans can say the same thing. Is that you know the year that the age that you joined the army, you're the same maturity when you get out. And it's kind of amazing over the last couple of years of the realization of just more and more and more of like actually having the maturity of an adult. You know, because like up until a couple years ago, I basically had the maturity of a guy in his early 20s, and you know, in my fucking 30s, and which is you know, hilarious looking back on it. It's nice that there's a realization now, but yeah, no, as simple as like taking care of your feet better, taking care of your toenails better, you know, taking care of your diet better, watching the intake of alcohol that you're doing, you know, brushing your teeth, flossing your teeth, taking care of yourself better. You know, it's just that like the oh wow, we're all so fucking shocked. The older you get, you know, it doesn't matter what you did. The older you get, the more that you realize and are become like aware to the fact of, you know what, I should probably start taking care of myself more. What a fucking concept, right? Marines over Army, agreed. Do. Children should be required to be mature, absolutely. Keep a toothbrush in your kit. Based. I'd say, yeah. I think it's funny how many people are hopping in the stream just to talk about the chicken, which I mean, you know, it's to be expected if nothing else. All right, Ian, let's go into our next topic. LOL 109 people in the chat. Any femboys in the chat? What the- Yeah. All right. So the BLM like backlash and everything like that. And I'm basing this mostly off of Twitter. If you guys haven't noticed, I'm on Twitter quite a bit recently, and since I'm monetized on Twitter, it makes sense to be on there. Not only that, the vast majority of my company's marketing is done on Twitter. And hey, you know what? I was able to grow a company to a point where I have a decently sized warehouse and it's somewhat stocked, and I have employees underneath me. So it got me here, and I'm appreciative for X or Twitter, or whatever you want to call it, for that. But yeah, so there's quite a bit of backlash, and I say backlash. It feels like almost like diversion from like since yesterday till today, and today everyone. I say everyone. A lot of people were freaking out that I keep saying her name wrong. It's a weird Ukrainian name. Ivory, I think it was. I keep saying it wrong. Anyway, the Ukrainian gal that was stabbed by that sub-Saharan. There were photos going around of she was supposedly at a friend's house that had a BLM poster up on the wall, and I was seeing people were saying that she deserved what happened to her, and she deserved to die. And she deserved this because she wanted it, and she voted for it, and that serves her right. And it's like, well, no. Like we were just saying in the stream, like we were just going over in the stream, we're all fucking stupid. Like and especially in your early 20s. You make dumbass decisions. Your brain isn't fully fucking developed, right? And you don't think things the way through, or maybe you're also living in a very safe place and you don't see the effects of the outside world. And I'm not going to blame a woman in her early 20s, for maybe not having good parental figures, maybe not having good males in her life. I'm not going even if that wasn't her room and she was hanging out with other people that had BLM stickers or whatnot. I'm not going to fault a young white woman for having ideologies that essentially wound up getting her killed, and supporting, supporting people that are obviously doing the vast majority and the most amount of murders in America. And if you don't believe that, right? Well, you can just wake the fuck up because that's just what's happening. That's the obvious truth. That's statistics. That's numbers. That's math. Yeah, black people are absolutely committing the vast majority amount of violence in America. And if you don't want to admit that, if you don't want to wake up to reality, that's on you. But nonetheless, I'm not going to fault her, and I'm not going to say that she deserved to die, all right, because she had bad opinions. And if those weren't her opinions, if those weren't her stickers, if that wasn't in her room, then she was hanging around someone else that had BLM stickers. And that's whatever, that's fine. Like I have family members that still believe in BLM. I have family members that still believe in all this progressive bullshit. I have family members that, do the whole LGBT bullshit. I don't want them to die because of it. I don't think that, that they're just inherently evil. Now, obviously, there are limitations there. There's absolutely limitations there. But, just as like at a surface level, right? I'm not going to just say that, you disagreed with me on XYZ, just inherently you should die. Right? Like, I'm not going to go that route. Now, if they're going so far down that rabbit hole that they're saying that, the reverse of that, because I disagree with them, I should die. Like, well, okay, you are now my enemy, and this is the path that you have chosen. And that makes a lot more sense in that route. But, off the rip, I'm not trying to, and I don't want to inherently just kill anyone. I don't want to go out of my way to hurt people, and that's what separates me from, these people that have unbelievably low IQs, like the people in Nepal that have the IQ of, and if you guys weren't here for it, people in Nepal have an IQ of 40 to 50, which is once again just absolutely fascinating. Now, I don't know if they're as violent as, the American blacks, or, Africans or what have you. And not even saying all blacks at that, but it does seem like the blacks that know how to behave and the blacks that know how to act right just so happen to be mostly the mixed blacks, which I find fascinating. Um, and you know what? Hate on me all you want for that, but it's if you look around, that seems to be mostly the case. Once again, I might be wrong. I'm some fucking retard that grew up in the country, but that seems to make the most sense to me. All right, you guys are tarded. Yes. Ah, man, you fucked it up. People just fucking up end chains in here. It's hilarious. Yeah, no, a lot of people don't understand per capita. That's fascinating to me. And then not only that, if once you start going down like that whole rabbit hole of how many people are being booked under what they identify as and what race they identify as. And it's like, no, no, that's not how things work. That's not how anything fucking works. You don't get to just say that you're a different race and now you're a different race. That's not how that's supposed to work. I love how many people just keep screwing up the end chains in the chat. Man, you guys are so bad at this. But yeah, no, if you guys haven't watched that video of the Ukrainian gal, I wouldn't say necessarily I recommend it. I wouldn't say that you should go watch it, but that's absolutely an eye opener, and it's incredible. And maybe that goes back to the whole was it Danny Penny? I think that was his name, David Penny, something like that. I'm terrible with names, but that goes back to him of he actually did something on a bus and or on a train, and he was arrested for it. And it's just like we were talking about with the 32 Daniel Penny, thank you. Just like we were talking about with the 32 states that judges don't have to be appointed. That's they don't have to pass the bar. Like that's insane that you don't have to pass the bar anymore to be in charge, to make decisions. Like it's we absolutely live in clown world. And anyone at this point that's trying to say that we don't live in clown world, anyone that's trying to say that, what this system seems right, anyone that's trying to say that is that native? Is he here already? It'd be hilarious if it was. All right, guys, we might have a guest. I don't know though. He also never brushed his teeth. Real. No, the guys in the chat are literally incapable of the tower. Um, no, I find that fascinating. Like how many. That's actually a really good segue. Um, it's fascinating how many people on social media like testing 1 2 testing 1 2 over over. Are we back? Oh my God, we've never been so back. We were out. We were out. We thought we were out. Never been so back. I don't know why that died. It's weird. once again, like I was saying, we're working on upgrading our entire system here. It's a work in progress. And maybe someday you guys will not just to have to see this small box in front of me, and you'll actually be able to see the entire studio. We're so fucking back. No, I'm not gonna say that. The mic is black. No wonder it doesn't work. Lol. No. It's legitimately fascinating. How many people on the internet refuse to have a serious conversation and don't want to have a serious conversation? And we were talking about this earlier of how many people on Twitter that don't want to have real conversations. How many people on Twitter want to just punch left and punch right and punch down? And they don't actually want to talk about anything serious. They don't want to talk about like actual real problems in the world. They don't want to have serious discussions. So many people would rather just be like, "Oh, did you catch the game last night?" And it's understandable. And I mean, hell, I started out this stream playing Minecraft, right? So I understand fully wanting to have fun. There's Halo shit in the background. I understand wanting to have fun. And if you guys follow me on Twitter, if you guys follow me anywhere, it's all about it's all about balance, right? So many people don't understand that it's all about balance. And that's something that we all need to work on. All right, Ian, what's the next topic? What do we got? Heckin' military surplus. You guys want to talk about military surplus? We're going to talk about military surplus. This is the part where I do a heckin' ad read. By ad read, I mean the only reason that I'm able to sit here in a warehouse and talk to you guys right now, and we're able to have this conversation, and I'm able to, bullshit, shoot the shit, play Minecraft, go out in the mountains, fuck off, do whatever I want, is because I sell military surplus. As you guys might know, the world's getting worse, and a lot of things are getting a lot more crazy. And I firmly believe that if you are a baller on a budget, if you are trying to save money, then military surplus is absolutely the route. So if you guys aren't training right now, right, while we're in peacetime, if you guys aren't training right now, if you're not working out, if you're not gathering men in your local vicinity and trying to be better, trying to train, you're absolutely fucking wrong. But if you have some extra coin in your pocket and you're trying to train, you're trying to do something, maybe you just need a backpack, you need cold weather gear, maybe you want to go camping with your friends. I sell military surplus. Go check out my website, or don't. Go fuck yourself. Sell me a Woodland Molly 2 shoulder straps. I think that we have Woodland Molly 2 shoulder straps in stock. I could have swore. You know what? Right now, I'm going to go check. Because I could have swore that we still had those in stock. Molly 2 shoulder straps from Woodland. I could have swore that we still had. Oh, man. If you guys didn't know, all chicken MREs on my website are currently 20% off. Go check out the website and buy you some MREs. Shit's getting weird. Buy you some MREs. I could have swore that we had M81, which is hilarious because this is totally not what I need to be talking about on stream right now. All right. Wow, I don't. Okay. Fuck me, I lied. I'm a liar. All right, ruck kidney belts, and then the sleeping carriers and the buckle repair kits. Apparently that's what we still have in stock. Damn! In that, tricots in adult sizes. Okay, so South African. Oh, dude, I love the South African Type 83 rigs. Those are amazing. So, to the guy that's spamming tricots in adult sizes, yes, I absolutely agree. We do need to get tricots in adult sizes back in. The reason that we can't get tricots in adult sizes back in is that our supplier for that is Miltech / Sturm. So Sturm goes through Sturm Germany. So Sturm Germany, they're only able to ship X amount of sizes to America, And then what winds up happening is because Germans are different sizes than us or something. What winds up usually happening is that the extra larges and the double XLs, they sell out way 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 faster than the mediums. So because of that, the mediums wind up sitting longer. And before we can get any more of the larges, the XLs, the double XLs, we have to sell through all the size mediums before Sturm America / Miltech can buy more sizes from Sturm Germany, because they won't ship anymore, because they're all sold in like these massive bundles. So you just kind of get what you get. But before they can make another order, they have to sell through all the mediums. So essentially, our only option with the tricots, and I fucking love the tricots. It's still my go-to rucking shirt. But essentially, for anyone that is a medium-sized, I almost did a slur. I didn't do it. I didn't say it. Anyone that's medium-sized, sorry guys. That's medium's just what you got to do. So either lose some weight, or I guess wear something else. I don't know. But yeah, that's the explanation of that. All right. And we're gonna. Oh, dude, for real though. Yeah. So everything with AI going on right now, right, is that like, get the Burger King hat. I don't know where it's at. I found it. All right. I need to get a better Burger King hat. Do we have nicer ones? This one sucks. All right, so everything going on with the AI right now, right? And if you guys think about it, like, what in your life isn't currently being tracked? And for all the people that don't care, for all the people that say that they don't care, why don't you care? And I firmly believe that we're going to start seeing what's happening in the UK. We're going to start seeing more Blade Runners. Oh no, it doesn't have on the mic. Yeah, that's not happening. Yeah, I was talking to a buddy of mine that works in and around with AI, and he said that essentially we're getting to a point where really the only option, the only thing that we're going to be able to do is that we're going to have to get our own personal AIs to be able to defend us against other AIs. But here's the thing. At this point, all of your data has already been sold. And all of your data has been sold a million times over. And everyone has everything about you. And the video that we were watching a little bit earlier on stream is that they are using AI to be able to, like insurance companies, for instance. They're able to use AI to find like anything about you that you've ever posted on social media, places that you go in real life, you going to the bar too much, you going to the liquor store too much, you doing XYZ, and or maybe you using your cell phone data, right, of how fast you drive or how much you're on your phone while you're driving, right? And then they'll raise your insurance based off of that. And so it's not the fact of, oh, well, why should I care if the government's watching me at all times? And it's like, no, you should care. You absolutely should care. And the fact is that we're going to start seeing Blade Runners here in America a lot more often, and we're going to start seeing vigilantes here in America a lot more, just like in the UK. So maybe it's something where, eventually it'll balance out, but I do foresee a lot of people starting to like kind of go the way of Ted Kaczynski, of getting away from technology more and more and more. And it's kind of like the only way to really defeat a drone is to have nothing on you that a drone could track. Is by having, it's kind of like that, if you guys have ever heard the concept emit and die. It's like if you use your radio at all, right? Like if let's say like the grid goes down, right? Power goes out, and you are the only person that has tech. You're the only person that has technology, and you're using a radio, right? That radio is going to send a signal, and you're going to be the only person any kind of vicinity that's using any sort of signal. So if you use your radio, if you emit and there's no cell phone signal at all, there's no power, and you use a radio, well, you are going to be the most easy to track at that point. So that's the whole concept of like emit and die. But when it comes to drones and when it comes to everything going on in Ukraine, I don't know why I keep holding this fucking pen. When it goes to everything going on in Ukraine right now, you know, they're getting away more and more from like fancy tech, and they're starting to go to like simple shit like shotguns, right? And I know that like right now, Baofangs, no, no, no. Yeah, no, like over complications, over tech. I don't know how many times I've heard people saying that and it was the same thing as like me going back to playing an Xbox 360. It's so simple and it works. The fancier things get, the fancier technology gets, the more things there are to break. It's the same reason that I'm still driving old cars. I mean, like my go-to truck is a 1988 Chevy, and because there's no tech in that. I'm using a cassette player, so like technically, yeah, there's tech. You understand what I'm getting at, though. It's so old and it's so simple that there's not as many things that can go wrong. And just like we've started realizing with this live stream, is that the more fancy things that you have, the more plugins that you have, trying to play Minecraft on stream, trying to have OBS set up so we can stream on YouTube and Rumble at the same time, trying to have it so I can see the stream at the same time as he can see the stream. The more fancy bullshit that you have, the more complicated it is, the more pieces that you have everywhere that can fail. And this is a very simple concept of that simplicity is simple, right? Isn't that amazing? But Ted Kaczynski, in a lot of ways, there might be a lot that you don't agree with, and understandably so. But Ted Kaczynski was right about a lot of things. And he was correct about a lot of things, that the more that technology advances, the more that society is going to make it where you have to use that technology to be able to continue living inside society. It's the same thing with like 15-minute cities, right? Get a job without a phone. Absolutely. Hello, Joseph Seed. Hello. Yeah, bicycles. No, bicycles are huge. Like, if you guys don't own a bicycle, at least in your home, you're absolutely wrong. I mean, like if the power goes out and like there's like fuel's not an option anymore, or let's say that things do keep getting more and more and more and more expensive to the point where you can't even afford fuel. Using your Lamborghinis, as someone that hikes and rucks all the fucking time, I'm going to tell you, rucking everywhere, walking everywhere, running everywhere, it sucks, man. It's tiring. Get a fucking bicycle. If you don't have a bicycle yet, you're fucking wrong. You can go to Goodwill. You can go to any of your local thrift stores. They're so fucking cheap. Yeah, no, absolutely. Look at the homeless. Study the homeless. Look at what they're doing. Next, why do I keep fucking grabbing this pen? Beyond drugs, right? Look at the homeless. I don't think I would recommend the whole like fentanyl thing. Maybe not. I mean, like if you're looking for like just survivability and you want to like dip out and you don't really care, I guess that's a route. I don't recommend it, but it is a route. I mean, yeah, I guess you can't say hard drugs aren't a route. I don't recommend it, but you can't say they're not a route. Trash is great camo. Yep. No, for real. Have a horse. Horses are expensive, so maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, no, I don't think I'd recommend. I don't think I'd recommend horses. I mean, if you have the money, if you have the money to rock a horse, if you have the money to feed a horse, absolutely. But the great thing about a bicycle next to a horse is that I can take a bicycle, I can lube up all the chains, I can make sure that the tires are pumped up, I can make sure that the brakes work, and then I can set it up and I can leave it there. Horses are fucking expensive. For anyone that's never had a horse or never been around anyone that has a horse, or never dated a horse girl, horses are expensive. And the women that like horses are also expensive. It's funny because you know. Yeah. Anyway, horses are fucking expensive. Bicycles are not. It's the same thing of like, like walking. That's one thing. You got bicycles, and I would say you probably got like on par of like between e-bikes, motorcycles, and horses of like what's going to be more like cost efficient. So the great thing about e-bikes is that once you get that purchase, once you have an e-bike, you grab a couple of solar panels and that's almost infinite. Yeah, it's way easier to fill up a motorcycle.
Some dude said bicycles fall apart in the story. Yeah, your horse can fucking die. You can
I can repair a bicycle. I can swap out tires on a bicycle. I can swap out chains on a bicycle. If my horse gets an injury, if my horse dies, if my horse is hungry, like what why are we even entertaining this? No, you're wrong and you're stupid and you should feel bad. Like no. Um Get a fucking bicycle. Okay, next topic. This is fucking stupid. Pack mules are based, but yeah. Anyway, next topic. Ian, what do we got?
Oof.
Oh, are we out?
You blew through topics real quick.
Woo! Look at me. I'm ranting.
You got an hour rant now.
I have an hour to rant? Oh, man. Oh, man.
Free for an hour.
Can I go back to Minecraft?
Yeah.
I want to go back to Minecraft. It was a question. You're a question. All right. Yeah, I don't know what I mean. I could keep ranting from here, but I feel like the main thing that I'm gonna. Oh, man, can I have this up here? I'm just like, where's? Oh wait, hold on. I have an idea. I have an idea. Oh yeah. Oh, we're so back. We've never been so back. Oh, it's so much more comfortable. You need a backyard chicken tutorial. Show your Stetson, damn it. I just switched my hat around. You guys are so fucking needy. There, you happy? Here's my non-combat deployed Stetson. Are you happy? There.
How do you make sure you don't shoot your buddies? Easy.
Don't shoot your buddies. Shoot your chickens. Don't shoot your buddies. Shooting a hot load into your friend is gay. Don't do it. Steal a cart from Walmart. I mean, you could. What's a based liberal? There aren't any.
You seen the anti-cart theft stuff?
Anti-cart theft?
Yeah, like the front wheel will lock up and go to that parking lot.
Oh, God, I fucking hate those, dude. It's so fucking annoying because, like, especially at our local Safeway, the anti-cart theft thing, it's not set up for the entire parking lot.
I
So,
think what it is once it locks once, it has to manually be unlocked.
well, like, I get that. I understand that, but they don't have it set up for the entire parking lot. So you're trying to take your groceries back. You walk outside of the zone, and then your fucking cart locks, and you're just like, Ted was right! You're like, I'm basically like a fucking like a pit bull that's trying to fucking leave the yard, and I'm getting fucking zapped. There was at one point that happened to me. I was so fucking mad, just out of spite. I just picked up the whole fucking cart, and I'm like, and I was like, I'm going to my car. I just picked up the whole cart and took it to my car, and I set it down. Fucking put everything back, and then I picked up the fucking cart and I just threw it into the fucking into the fucking corral. Cause I at least take my cart back. Take your fucking cart back. But yeah, dude, I was so fucking mad. I was like, stupid, fucking locked up, fucking bullshit. How's the 550 cord treehouse holding up? God, I need to put more effort into that, and I keep saying I'm going to, and then it's just like we keep having like project after project after project after project, and it's not that it hasn't been fun doing more like content stuff and doing more like YouTube shit, but fuck man, I've been so busy lately, and it sucks because like winter's right around the corner, and I'm probably not going to get a whole lot I'm probably not going to get a whole lot of more time in that 550 cord tree fort. I had so many cool plans for it, and just the issue with weaving 550 cord, it's just fucking time consuming. Oh, oh, did it die? Did it die? It made a sound.
It died.
Huh?
It died.
What?
No,
We in?
keep going.
Well, then did I fuck it up then?
No, we're good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, we man, we really need to get some better mics in here. Good lord.
I saw you have them.
Well, no, I have these mics, but like, I don't even know how I'd go about setting this up. I mean, I know how I'd set it up with YouTube on my phone, but it's kind of nice being able to have YouTube right here, like being able to read the comments in real time. That's just convenient. Top fans. Oh man, people have like experience in things. Well, that's kind of cool. I don't know how any of this fucking works, but that's kind of cool. I would like to remind all of you, you sound like you're a mile away again. Fuck! Dude, I fucking rig up a cigars mic. I don't know what that is. There, are you happy? Can you hear me? Fuck. You guys are so fucking You are needy. All of you are fucking. Well, I don't know why I'm looking. Look at my phone and not the fucking mic. I'm an idiot. I'm carrying my Beretta. I'm carrying a Glock 19 with a threaded barrel, and I really need to get away from the threaded barrel because the threaded barrel has been digging into me lately, and it's just fucking annoying. I unfortunately sold my regular barrel fucking years ago, and that was dumb. And it's not like I don't have money to buy a new barrel. I just I keep putting it off for some fucking reason. I don't know why. It's like it only bugs me in the moment, and then it's like, uh. Anyway. Yeah, man. Social media is weird, and I think that like as much as you guys can stay anonymous, right? As much as you guys can stay, away from having any of your personal information on social media, I would highly recommend it. It's hilarious, like the simple things that I've posted on social media, and how much people will just try to fucking use that against you. And it's like that. I don't even see that. Why do you care about that, right? Like the whole thing with the chicken shit. It's just like, why do you guys fucking care about that? There's and like my tattoos. God, I get like so many people get so fucking riled up and they get so butthurt and they're so fucking uppity about somebody else's tattoos. And it's like, what the fuck is going on in your life? What are you doing in your own life, or what's the lack of that you're doing in your own life that you care so fucking much about shit that literally does not matter with someone else? I find that shit fucking fascinating. And and I've never really been able to understand not wanting to do things like that doesn't really compute with me. I don't understand not wanting to do things. I don't understand not wanting to go to the gym, or not wanting to, do shit on your own. Like and maybe I'm just fucking retarded. Maybe I'm just weird. But like, I've never wanted to go out of my way to hate on what other people are doing. That's just not something that interests me. Like, I think the only shade that I've really thrown in, oh man, a while was today, asking if I could Airbnb out the rent-free space that I live in, Snake Eater's Head. And even that's some lukewarm shade. Every now and then I'll go into like Lucas with Lucas with not T-Rex arms. Lucas Bodkin. Every now and then I'll go into his comments, and I'll poke fun every now and then. But like, I'm just teasing him. I like what he's doing. I like teasing him. But yeah, no, like I cannot imagine hating someone else on the internet. I cannot fathom like hating someone to my core on the internet. It's just fascinating to me, and I've tried to like understand it, of like why you would waste your time hating someone else that you've never met, you'll never meet, and you've only seen through a screen. You've only seen like bits and pieces of their life. You don't know these people. I mean, even right now, this is a parasocial relationship. You don't fucking know me. I don't know you. I don't know anybody in these fucking comments, right? And it's fascinating to me that people care so much when it comes to parasocial relationships, in a negative way and in a positive way. I can see it both sides, but I'm focusing more on the negative side. It just doesn't really make sense to me. But all right, I'd like to go back into the whole discussion, and I would like to see your guys' comments here as well. You have a SpongeBob shirt on. Yeah, yeah, I fucking do, and I think it's cool. I'd like to see your guys' comments here, and just I'm curious. Like, do you guys foresee some sort of race war or segregation or like the tensions actually rising in the United States of America? Or do you see us going more the way of South Africa, where people just kind of like deal with it more and more and more as things get worse and worse and worse? And and I realize that's like weird segue, doesn't really make a whole lot of sense going from where I just went to where I just went, but that's how my brain works. I I don't know. I'm back and forth on it of if whites in America are actually going to do anything. If whites in America actually are going to give a shit outside of social media. Because it's basically the only place that white people ever give a shit or like pretend to even give a shit is social media. I mean, white people have been so like predispositioned. We've been so like well trained to do nothing, to think that you're a racist for everything, for having an opinion. We've been so well trained to never tribalize. We've been so well trained to believe what daddy government says, and that if you say otherwise, if you say anything bad, then you're a heckin' racist. Like white people have been, they've been, and call me crazy here, but it feels like we've just been subverted at every single possible opportunity. And once again, you could call me crazy, call me insane, but it feels like the majority of whites, and like you could talk to your relatives and gauge here, but it feels like tensions are a lot higher than they were, like a couple months ago. Absolutely. But I keep wondering, like the whole like nothing ever happens chud. It's like do we actually think that something's going to happen this time? Do we actually think that white people are upset enough that, our brothers and sisters are being killed in mass, that we are a global minority? Like do you think that like whites even notice this, right? I mean, like, and you see so much and so often that they're just like, oh, that's not happening. You're crazy. What are you talking about, man? It's fine. All right, it's whatever. I fear for my children. Yeah, yeah, I agree. But it's like, yeah, no, it's, nothing ever happens. It's hard not to have that standpoint at this at like where we're at now. It's like, is anything actually going to happen? Is anyone actually mad enough? Because and the second that you ever talk about doing anything, the second that I mean, hell, just me trying to get guys out to PT, just me trying to get guys to work out, like just me trying to get guys to go on rucks. I mean, you're called a Fed just constantly. Like the amount of Fed jacking, the amount of fear that so many whites have over fucking nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nothing could be going wrong. Nothing could be happening. It is simple as going on a walk in the woods. And I don't know how many white people I've heard now just no, I don't want to get killed by the feds. I'm just like, dog, what? It's like, we're talking about going on a fucking walk, bud. We're talking about going on a walk. Like, how are you so terminally afraid? So when people all over Twitter are just like, "Oh man, it's so over. The race war's so here. We're so done. I'm so fatigued, and we want blood and we want all this." And I'm just like, "Are you though? Are you?" 'Cause I don't think people are nearly mad enough. Not at all. And I'm not trying to be a doomer about it. I'm not trying to like, be like doom and gloom and oh it's so over and it's never been so over. But it's I don't know, like the amount of people that just scream fed in the chat right now. They just scream glowy. It's so fascinating how many people won't even work out with other men. How many men are and it's not even just me. So like if you're trying to take it in that way of and because I've seen a lot of people say like oh well they just don't want to train with you and I'm like no, it's part that as well that people, a lot of people do think that I'm a Fed, but I see, and I'm not, by the way. And if I am,
Post office hat, by the way.
yeah, okay, I'm wearing my post office hat, which I fucking love. If I'm a Fed, then I'm waiting for the code word. But no, I see so many people talking about how that they'll never go train with anyone and that they're a loner because that they don't want to get Fed jacked and they don't want to wind up in jail. And the fact that jail is your worst fear is fascinating to me because jail is not my worst fear, not by any means, because I'm not going to jail. Like that's not an option. That's never going to fucking happen. So even that consideration is fucking hilarious. But it's incredible how much the propaganda has worked and how fucking unbelievably terrified most people are. Most white people are. I mean, clearly, if you look at crime statistics, black people aren't scared. They're not fucking scared at all. They clearly believe that they own the streets. And if anything, they probably fucking do. And they own the streets more than I mean, it's all the foreigners, all the browns, all the blacks, they own the streets. And whites are fucking they're terrified. They're mortified to do anything. They're mortified to leave their fucking houses. They're mortified to be around other white people and go on a fucking hike, dude. And the amount of whites that I see that are talking about, how scared they are to get fed jacked and how scared they are to get arrested and it's like man, like and I and if you look into like the statistics, it was mostly whites that took the vaccine too and the COVID vaccine to be specific. And I wonder, how much that fucked people up. I wonder how much the propaganda has fucked people up. And 'cause, I mean, like health, like it's from birth till fucking grave that we're constantly talking, or we're constantly being told that white people are bad and diversity this and diversity that, and you have to be nice and oh we're all the same and we're all equal. It's like well that's not what they're being fucking told. That's what you're being told. That's not what they're fucking being told. Right? They're being told that they're superior. They're the fucking best thing ever. And it's the same thing with Israelis and the Ashkenazi Jews. Right? They're being told daily that they're God's chosen people and they're the fucking creme de la creme and they're the fucking top and the rest of us are just goys. Right? And like what are white people being taught? That we're fucking evil and that we should be sorry for all of our past sins and we should be sorry for our ancestors and we should be sorry for being white and we should be apologetic for being white and how dare you be white and if you even talk about that it's okay to be hell look at the ADL, right? It's okay to be white. That's now a fucking a racist slogan. Just saying it's okay to be white is now racist. It's anti-Semitic. So it's like okay, that's stupid. That's true. If you don't think that's true, look it up. Absolutely look that up. how many things on the ADL website, say that it's not okay and you're not allowed to do and you're not allowed to say and you're not allowed to think that it's okay to be white and all that. You can look that up. That's not hard to look into. I'm a black Israelite. That's nice. Good for you. Um, no, so many things right now. It's not hard to look this up. It's not hard to look into it. It's right there. It's in front of your face. It's not being hidden. From birth till grave, whites are told that they're evil and they're awful. And so it's hard for me to believe that some race war is right around the corner. That because I don't think enough white people are, I don't know, I would say awake. They're definitely not angry enough, that's for sure. But it feels like most white people are so fucking docile. Oh, you have it? Can you put? Yeah, there you go. There it is. Hate on display. It's okay to be white. And so like all that tells me is that, the ADL is in fact saying that it is not okay to be white. And what else would that mean? What else would that mean beyond it's not okay to be white? And that's what we're being told. That's like them saying that the 14 words is like the most evil and terrible and awful thing that you could ever say in the history of forever. And I posted the 14 words on Twitter a couple months ago, and everybody was calling me a Nazi, and that was like the worst thing that you could possibly say. And like, how dare you say the 14 words? I can't believe that you would say the 14 words. And I have yet to get a single answer back of why is that bad? No, like legitimately, give me one explanation, give me one reason of why that's bad, of securing the existence of your people and the future for your people's children. Why is that bad?
Anti-Antifa images.
Anti-Antifa images.
Pull up the ADL website. I'm just going down through them.
Yeah, no, I got it right here. Anti-Antifa images are anti-Semitic. What? So hold on. Wait. Does that mean that Antifa is Jewish?
Operation?
Wouldn't if if an if anti Antifa is, wouldn't that then mean, okay, okay, that's, does it say when that was updated? I can't see on my, I'm looking at my phone so I can't see. Does that say when it was updated or when that was added to it?
Looking.
Because why? So that wouldn't that then? Because ADL specifically for Jews, right? Or is that Israelis? How does? Because the Anti-Defamation League,
Zionist.
so Zionist Jews. So would that not then mean that Antifa is a Zionist Jewish organization? Like, wouldn't that mean that? Right? I'm just I'm noticing, all right. I'm putting the pieces together. Anti-fascism equals pro-Jew. So basically, interesting. Well, I guess I never. That was bait. Um, huh. Well, isn't that something? You learn something every day. Look at that. Rip the YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, I probably shouldn't be scrolling through all the fucking images, should I?
Yeah, I genuinely don't know. That's huh. Well, we're learning things, folks. We're learning things. Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that. That's interesting. I don't know what to make of that. I'll have to ponder on that more. But yeah, no, it's genuinely fascinating. how much whites have been subverted. And, if you're trying to tell me, you know, testing, testing. Dude, I think we might need to, yeah. Are we down? Back. Shut it down! Shut it down! All right. Hopefully, yeah. He goes onto the ADL website. Mike dies. uh, y'all hate the Jews or Zionists? I don't get it, dude. Who said hate about anything? Who once said hate about anything? See, you guys take it to a place of hate. We're like, no, no. That's now that right there. That's subversive bait. Not hearing it. No one said anything about hating nobody. Shut up. Shut up, bitch. Hate everyone equally? No, don't hate everyone equally. Equality is a false god.
The quote is our hate should be reserved for people who you would kill if fortune smiled upon you.
Yeah. No, I hate that. Like, oh, what? So you're asking a question? Oh, so that means that you hate me. Like what what kind of like middle school like female bullshit is this? Yeah, no, that's another thing. Yeah, no. Thank you. I like this shirt a lot. I found it at Goodwill and I paid $5.99 and I think it's a damn cool SpongeBob shirt. Now, old SpongeBob is cool, not new SpongeBob. Not a fan of the new SpongeBob bullshit. Actually, you know what? There's a lot in SpongeBob that's also pretty like subversive and fucking weird, but like at a certain point it's like what isn't, man? God. Like at a certain point you just can't enjoy anything. Help, it's raining. Oh, dude. If only you guys went to ODGG Supply and bought you some rain gear. I happen to know who owns ODGG Supply. It's me. And if you guys want to support Freak Bob, I don't know what the fuck that means.
I've had a sponge job before.
Nick Fuentes in the Creep Bob voice. Doodle Bob. Yeah. No, if you guys want to support your local heckin' racist, we got non-kosher surplus. Go buy you some heckin' military surplus.
Gluten-free.
Gluten-free surplus. I'm just gonna start tacking on random things of surplus. Vegan surplus.
Definitely not organic.
Not organic surplus.
The beans might have been organic, probably not.
Yeah, nice. I have the Battlefield Risk. Yeah, I actually haven't played it yet. I've been meaning to, but I haven't played it yet. Dude, trying to get like and you know what? Maybe this is another thing that I need to hate on white people about. I don't think enough white people like, wait, no, hold on. Let me backtrack. Yeah, I don't think enough white people anymore have enough attention span to play fucking board games, and I think it's bullshit. But that being said, there's probably a lot of D&D fucking goobers that are obsessed with board games. So I like
Hold up.
there's like a hard like where do
When that
you draw the line there
there
though?
are a lot of white people play board games.
Yeah.
They're playing Risk or Monopoly. They're playing D&D and Magic the Gathering.
Like what's wrong with Risk?
None.
Like Risk and Catan and then Ticket to Ride. Like those are the types of fucking board games that I like playing, and nobody wants to play board games that last no fucking 3 fucking hours. Which like, I guess I get. Cribbage. I don't know anybody that plays cribbage. Not enough map chuds. Alexander Rogenkamp owns that shit. Why, yes, he does. Thank you. I think some people use my full name like it's like a gotcha or something. ODGG is not closed on Sundays. Oh wait, no. I guess okay, we are not in on Sundays, but the website's still open, so it's not like the website's shut down on Sundays.
I'm not packing your order Sunday.
Yeah, I'm not packing your order on Sunday, but like
I
oh god, dude, I am fucking obsessed with the one-man tents. Now, that being said though, the one-man tents are never getting used again by me for solo camping because from my last camp, I really realized that you cannot get a rifle up while you're in a one-man tent, which I guess like that shouldn't have to be said out loud. Like that's something that should just be like a oh well no duh shit, no shit duh. I said that fucking backwards. I'm retarded. Um, yeah. So after that last 3 day camp, I'm definitely going to be doing like more hammock camping. I might actually, going forward, I might bring like a roll of 550 cord with me and just make somewhere to sleep up in a fucking tree. Like,
during the winter.
yeah,
No,
you don't know me.
you're not.
You know, fucking, do you know how cool that would be though? Like,
Oh, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be real cool.
no, 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 no.
Real cool.
No, no, no. If you had a sleeping pad, right, and you still you set up like a fucking tarp overhead, you'd be alright.
Maybe.
You know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna go out in the mountains, all right? I'm gonna climb up a tree. I'm gonna set up a whole fucking 550 cord net system, and I'm still gonna bring a fucking tent, and I'm gonna set up my tent in a tree. You can't stop me. Do you know how cool that'd be such a fucking vibe? Bring out like bring out one of the Marine two-man tents. Make sure to fucking set up a I want it. You know what? Maybe I'll have to fucking oh, I could get that Starlink and like live stream me like fucking weaving a whole fucking tent system out in the mountains.
Great.
I bet people would watch it. I mean, hell, more people decided to sub to me watching fucking or me playing Minecraft than they did this stream, even though this stream has like 3 times the amount of viewers. I don't think you will. Oh, I just got triple dog dared. No, I'm gonna have to do it now. Gonna have to do it. USGI bivy. No, yeah, I could. I mean, the bivvies aren't bad. The bivvies aren't bad at. Yeah, the bivvies don't breathe for shit, dude. That's my only issue with the bivvies. You always wind up waking up sweaty. Like no matter fucking what, you wind up waking up sweaty with the bivvy. And then another thing is that like if you use like a tarp or a tent or if you yeah, tarp or a tent. It's just gonna breathe so much better, and then you have a wool blanket over the top. The wool is also going to be a lot more moisture wickening. So, and like I don't think, no, pretty much year round, I'm not going anywhere without a wool blanket. Wool blankets are very draws out a lot of the moisture, and you're not gonna wake up just feeling like like unbelievably sweaty and sticky and ewy. Um, hey, we got one guy that'll watch it. That's all I need. Oh, we got two. I have 2 viewers, Ian, that would watch me live streaming out in the fucking mountains. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to use the company account. We're getting Starlink. Elon Musk is gonna be out there fucking watching me weave 550 cord.
It's gonna be Ian carrying it in a backpack the entire time.
No, I think that would be fun. Whoopi's all you need. No. Yes and no. So my go-to, I always have a whoopie with me, and I always have some type of wool. So if it's in the summer months, I have one of the U.S. Army wools, so a lot lighter. And then if it's in the winter months, then I'm using one of the German wools. The German wool is gonna be like 3 times as fucking heavy. But if you're in the rain, if you're in the snow, if it's like colder, there's nothing that compares to those fucking German wools. Like I'm telling you guys. And I also I have a company right now that's sending me some bison socks. Really fucking excited for those. They're a little bit spendy, but if those bison socks fuck, I might try to see if maybe we can get like bison blankets. Cause like bison wool blankets, dude. Ooh, I mean it'd be fucking expensive. Oh my god, would that be fucking expensive? But like you might never need anything. I don't know if you get soft enough, but like I don't know. I like the concept. Man, wool's so fucking great. Bison socks are really awesome. I've been hearing nothing but good things about the Bison socks, and I'm so fucking excited to get those. I'm really excited. So they're sending me a couple of the lightweight Bison socks, more for like hiking and moving and whatnot, and then I'm being sent some Bison socks that are more for like the colder months and like sleeping and like snow camping and whatnot. And I'm really excited to try them out. They're also apparently like sub-made through Fox River, and like Fox River is like my go-to sock, so I'm really excited about that. Bison Bill. Uh, the wool mummy bags. Yeah, I tried one of them. I tried the wool mummy bag that was made. Oh God, I want to say it was Swedish. Greek. That was it. Those sucked. Oh my God. Well, also come to find out though, there's different versions of them. So we had like the lightweight one, but like I don't know. It was so fucking confined, and it was just like there was no space to it, and I wasn't a fan. I wasn't a fan of that at all. Um. Put the wool in the basket. Dude, wool is so fucking goated. Like, I can't believe that I went so many fucking years training in Washington State. I can't believe that I went so many training events in rain and snow and sleet and just absolute shit weather. I can't believe that I went through so much shit weather not knowing what wool was, not understanding why wool was important. Like that, like looking back on it, it's just like, well, fuck.
I finally grew up convinced that they'd be in favor of the carbon monoxide poisoning from the soft top.
Be a man. Based. Based. Be a man. Die. Like World War II time frame. Yeah, no. So that's fascinating too, because like in the army, right? Like, like you always thought of wool. I mean, at least I did. But you always thought of wool as like, oh, those are just those scratchy blankets that are in the barracks. Why would I want that? And I think it's like it's not like anyone's fault necessarily. It's just that like between Vietnam and GWAT, like wool was just never needed. Wool was never used. But yeah, no, it's amazing that we ever got away from using wool, and it's amazing that like that knowledge was lost so fucking quickly. It's incredible like how fast the knowledge of wool was just completely just and no, it really wasn't until I started selling wool blankets and I got the availability to sell wool blankets and we started taking them out in the mountains that I was just like it was just like oh my God, like this is this I'm warm and it's wet and I'm cold, but I'm warm and I don't feel like I'm gonna die. This is great. Yeah, no, wool's fucking goated. But yeah, I don't really like the Zippo hand warmers though. Not really a fan there. Not the biggest fan. No, and like that's another thing, right? It's like I don't think that enough people are going out of their way to suffer at all. And I don't think and I try it's hard to have like a balance between like motivating people on social media and not coming across as this like try hard douche fuck. And it's really hard to like find that balance because I like being abrasive and I like being harsh and I like making fun of people and but it's coming from a place of love and it's coming from a place of wanting to see better out of you. And so many people can't really understand that. So many people can't get that. And once again, maybe it's that a lot of people are soft. Maybe it's that I haven't done the best of being the guy that can translate how I feel into a medium that people understand. Maybe it's because I have not been the best storyteller and I haven't been able to put that in the correct medium and I've spent too much time with Twitter of putting everything into text. And text is so easy to be mistranslated. Text is so easy to get upset with and text there's so much that is lost in translation once I start putting stories and once I started putting bullying and once I start putting everything on Twitter. And, once I'm on Twitter, I'm like, hey, fuck face, why are you so fucking weak and fat and stupid and lame? Why don't you go fucking do some shit? And people don't understand, and it's probably a lot of city folk, and it's probably a lot of younger folk that don't understand that that's coming from a place of love, and it's coming from a place of yes, it's absolutely harsh, and yes, it's absolutely like trying to be an asshole, but a loving asshole. And I don't think enough people can understand that. And once again, maybe it's just because I haven't put that in the correct medium, and I need to get better at being the positive bully. So and that's fine. It's not like necessarily that I'm gonna just like try to like stop being an asshole, not by any stretch of the imagination. I'm still going to be a fucking asshole. I'm still gonna make fun of people. I'm still gonna call you a bitch. I'm still gonna call you a faggot. But I can do it better. I can do it. At least in the underneath, it's like with love. Hey fucker, I believe in you. You're doing great. You're fucking weak and fat and stupid and lame, but I believe in you. You're doing great. And maybe I just need to get better at being the lovable asshole. What about fat and gay? You might be fat and gay. Stop doing that. And if you're fat, stop being fat, and if you're gay, learn how to keep that shit in the closet, homo. The problems is their insecurities. I mean, yeah, sure, but like, I mean, I have insecurities. We all have insecurities. I mean, like, hell, earlier in this stream, like, one of my insecurities is my fucking teeth, and and that's why I'm like, hey, I've gotten to a point that I'm insecure about this. So it's like, okay, you know what I should do then? I should fucking fix it. Like if there's something that I'm insecure about, then that's a problem in me. It's a problem I see in me. You can own that. It's perfectly fine to fucking own that shit and try to fix it. Try to be better at it. And like that's easy is. So when is the TND happening? So TND actually stands for Tuesday Night Drinks. It's a play on words. Sorry to disappoint. All right. Hey, if you guys have questions, like maybe put some questions in here, and there's questions that I can like ask and stuff, and then we can keep this thing rolling. Or I can go back to playing Minecraft. I might just go back to playing Minecraft, wrap this thing up. We got 20 minutes left, and then I'm gonna go home. Oh man, fuck alcohol based. White claws on me. Yeah, no, for alcohol, like I think a lot of people seriously need to dial it the fuck back when it comes to alcohol. And like, man, it's incredible how much better you feel overall when you really just start dialing it back and having balance and like, get better at controlling substances. Man, the amount of people that are just addicted to their substances. Man, that last, I don't know what it is, dude. I just can't get views on YouTube. Like as far as like long form videos, I just fucking suck at it, dude. That last video is at 650 views. And I was like, man, Ian and I put fucking effort into that one too, man. I fucking edited that motherfucker. And yeah, for a channel that's got fucking 183,000 followers, like it's subscribers, sorry. It's miraculous how, and this like that's another reason that I started putting so much more effort into Twitter. Is that like I get so much more money, I get so much more engagement. I'm monetized on Twitter. So I started putting more and more effort into Twitter, and that's why kind of like YouTube, so I just kind of started like putting in less effort and stopped caring as much. It's any experience with the TRT? Yeah, I highly do not recommend getting on any sort of steroids. I do not recommend injecting your body with foreign substances. I did 2 cycles of testosterone while I was in college. I was 27 at the time, so entirely too fucking young to be on steroids. And getting off of steroids was probably one of the most challenging things I've ever fucking done. I cannot believe how much I do not recommend doing steroids. Like, don't fucking do it. Just don't do it. It's not fucking worth it. If you're in your 50s and you've got the money to sustain being on steroids and you want to ride that out for the rest of your life, maybe, sure, have fun. But I'd say for the most part, I really just don't recommend steroids. Not only that, you have no idea what are in those injections. You have no idea what they're putting in them. You don't actually know what you're injecting in yourself, and I just don't trust it. And like trying to balance your hormones, trying to balance your emotions, coming off of steroids, coming off of whatever TRT, it's still steroids. Um, Coming off of that is it's just fucking terrifying. Or not terrifying. Well, it is terrifying because like you have no fucking energy. You go from like feeling like a fucking god, right, to feeling like you're just like puny and weak. Don't recommend it. The mic just die again. It made a noise.
Somewhat.
All right, so next week we're getting a fucking we're getting a fucking some good shit. That's what we're gonna do.
Nope, it's on.
It's on. We're good. Solution to the flock cameras going out everywhere. So if you guys watched that video that we recommended, if you guys look up the flock camera, um, they did have some recommendations on how to fight it, but honestly, it's one of those things. The mic is not too far away. It's like in my fucking mouth. I don't know how to get it. Like I can eat the mic. Um, did you play Battlefield 4 on PS4? Yeah, I actually did.
Well,
The audio sounds like you're a haul away.
flock cameras are fucked up.
Can't hear anything.
What?
Testing, testing, 1 2. Testing, 1 2. The stream is being picked up on a different mic or something. I just pressed the button again. We back? Okay, we're back. Audio's kind of funky. Yeah, I know. We're trying out new stuff, guys. I'm sorry. Just bear with us. We're a couple fucking retards that are just trying this out. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But yeah, no, testosterone, taking testosterone, it fucks up your body's natural ability to make testosterone. The best way to fight the flock cameras and the AI cameras, I mean, this isn't like legal advice, but I do foresee what's going on in the UK happening more of the Blade Runners. But as far as how you can fight it, I don't know. Get covers on your license plate that reflects back. Um, Fuck, dude. I don't know. I mean, AI is just kind of fucking everywhere. There's probably AI watching me in like three different fucking no, like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's AI is just fucking everywhere at this point, and it's fucking terrifying. It's absolutely fucking terrifying. Masks, sure, but like if you guys didn't notice, I mean, like COVID, you know, COVID-19 was honestly, I think that was an AI training opportunity because if you guys didn't notice, it was like halfway through COVID that your cell phone could unlock even while you're using a mask, meaning that your cell phone's camera can now get facial recognition by just this section, right? So I mean, like, yeah, sure, you could wear a mask and you could wear like goggles, but like do you really not think that AI could probably track you in some way as well? Track your license plate, track your cell phone while you're going there? Like your phone's on you, right? Like it's always on you. It's always running. I highly doubt most people are actually using the Linux phones. And even if you are using a Linux phone,
Well, here's the other thing.
it's not like all this is super easy to fucking hack.
If you don't have a phone on you, you're now more suspicious.
Yeah, you're more suspicious for not having a cell phone on you than you are for having a cell phone on you. So because it's oh god, what was that thing radio was talking about? Is that like the
A lot of police departments during riots, they surveil people who don't have phones on them.
well no, it was like the being quiet is the loudest thing you can do.
Yeah.
That was so like when I went to the that one protest in Virginia. There was we got to experience some really interesting tech because I had two cell phones on me at the time. I had my actual cell phone that was turned off. And then I had a backup cell phone, and that was going to be my main cell phone, and then I had a GoPro. And so I was recording with the GoPro, and I was doing some stuff with the cell phone, and then all of a sudden, and I have not gotten an explanation for what happened, but just out of nowhere, everyone around me, everyone's phones died, everyone's electronics all died, and when you turned them back on, the battery was at like 10%. Everybody.
You tracking homemade EMPs
No.
with digital cameras?
No.
Not digital flash cameras.
Uh-uh. Well, what was really interesting though is that then I went to my actual phone and it was still at full battery. So then the entire rest of the fucking time, then I had a battery pack in my backpack and I was charging the GoPro. That one cell phone was just fucking dead, and I was just like, oh well, fuck it. And I went to go, I went just at my regular phone. But yeah, no, that was fascinating. That being said, I do not recommend going to protests. I don't recommend going to rallies. I don't recommend like all the people that went to January 6th. Probably shouldn't have. Whatever next riot or rally you go to, probably don't. The revolution's not going to be televised. I don't think riots and rallies do fucking anything. It's a great way for the government to survey you, track you, and, come show up at your fucking door months later. And, we saw that with everything that happened with January 6th. Just don't go to these things. How is Chaz? I went up to Chaz one single fucking time. I went up to Chaz once to go to go take a look, and I tried. Oh my god, I tried to blend in. I really did, and I was pinged like almost fucking immediately, and I was getting followed by a couple of the fucking weirdos that were in there. But dude, Chaz was fucking hilarious, man. I can't like being able to see that firsthand of how fucking stupid city people are. Like they no bullshit. They put down cardboard over the grass, and then they put on like dirt over the cardboard, and they're trying to grow plants because they didn't want to fuck up the field. So they're trying to grow plants in like just dry fucking dirt with no soil or no nothing, and they're trying to grow like a garden. And it's just like, what are you all doing? And like they had like a bunch of fucking like communes of like food and whatnot, and it was like free food. And like it was supposed to be like a give food take food kind of thing, and people outside of Chaz, and it was hilariously a bunch of black people kept coming in and just taking food. It said free food. And I was like, what did you think was going to happen? Like what? Duh. No, Chaz was absolutely hilarious. Chaz was absolutely fucking hilarious. Yeah, CCTVs are fucking, uh, terrifying. Terrifying. I hate how many fucking cameras are just everywhere. Doesn't he live in tactical GF country? I don't know what that is. Couldn't tell you. They need some Brondo. The Thirst Mutilator. Portland is worse, probably. Not all city folk are dumb, just the ones at Chaz. I didn't say all city folk are dumb, but a good amount. A good amount. Politics and their cult. Brondo. Yeah, no. Chaz was fucking, that was an absolute joke. I mean, there's absolutely dumb country people, but nonetheless, I think when fucking shit pops off, city people are probably the fucking worst off. Everybody's gonna be running to the fucking country. All right, we got 7 whole heckin' minutes left, y'all. So once again, if you guys got any questions, you got anything you'd like to fucking go over, by all means, let me know. Fuck off, we're full. Lol. No, no, no. I mean, like, shit pops off, people are gonna be running to the country. Shit pops off, people are gonna be running to the fucking city. That's for damn sure. Cities are the last place you fucking want to be if power goes out. If the grid goes out, city's the last fucking place that I want to be. What's your opinion on juice boxes? I don't know if you're meaning like Jews, because like we already had a conversation about that. So go back like an hour.
Capri Suns are pretty good.
I like Capri Suns.
Not healthy.
Not healthy at all. What is your favorite gun? Like ever? Like all of them? Like just my favorite, like the AR-15, I guess. It's a lame fucking. That's like the most useful gun, I guess technically. I mean, I have an AR-15 and a Glock 19 with me every single fucking day. I have an AUG right there. I have a Mag FN 58 right there. I guess the 240 Bravo. Yeah, I guess the 240 Bravo is probably my. If we're going machine guns, I don't know what class. Like, because I have favorite handguns, right? I have favorite rifles. I have favorite machine guns. Like, they're just different categories. Thanks for your content. Based. Dude, I love hearing about like veterans and older guys that watch my content and like what I'm doing and take motivation from it and want to get back into shape. Like I understand the people that call me a tryhard, and I get that because like yeah, no, I guess I am technically a tryhard and I come across the tryhard, but like I fucking absolutely love being able to motivate anyone, especially veterans. I love veterans getting back into it. They're like, yeah, this motherfucker's getting back into it. I'm gonna.
You know my favorite thing about the stream so far?
What?
Because of the post office hat, I keep getting post office ads on the stream. We're getting government ads.
Will you ever talk logistics? I mean, yeah. Yeah, I just don't know a whole lot about logistics, so. Are you in the know about Saturn slash Jews slash 666 slash BlackRock? Yeah, no, don't worry. I'm very in the fucking know, bud. I'm not. Yes. Follow me on Twitter. Yeah, no, I know. I know. Don't worry. Very much tracking. Uh, bu- 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 bu. Yes, you should go to BJJ. Yeah, no. So I can't show it on stream, but I have a FN Mag 58 right here. It's a parts kit technically, so it's not functional. But it went through the Cuban Revolution, and it has the Cuban stamp on it, and it has the oh God, I forget exactly what it is. The something de Cuba. Hold on, I'm actually gonna read it. Ejectricio de Cuba, which is so fucking cool. Man, I love history, man. I think that shit's so cool. Like, oh no, I think I put it away. I have a bunch of Rhodesian coins that I was just sent by no shit coins. I had them right there, and I just moved the shelf so we could play Minecraft. But yeah, no, I love history and shit like that. Very cool. I saw more combat than 90% of the podcast SF, and I saw PNW Gorillas not gay, not fake. Yeah, I'm non-combat though. I was in a combat MOS, but I am not combat. I was a cavalryman that was in a infantry unit pretty much my entire time. But I am I've never had a heckin' deployment for Israel. Oh God. Oh Luigi. Oh no. Cancel me now. Cancel me now. Oh no. I never killed brown people in a third world country so Israel could have a bigger parking space. I'm so sorry, guys. Cancel me. Oh gosh. This is probably why my YouTube videos get like absolutely no no views. Yeah, no, I had a bunch. I put them all in one spot. I had a bunch of Rhodesian coins. I didn't take them home. I kept them here, and I had them all in one spot. And aha! Is this them? It's part of it. This isn't it. I have a Rhodesian medal actually, which is really cool. So this is one of the Rhodesian service medals. And I just think that's so fucking cool, man. I think that's cool. Yeah, I just don't know where they're at. Like I said, oh wait, I think I see him. Hell yeah, here they are. I found them, guys. We're so back. Yeah, coins of Rhodesia. So I've got a whole whole booklet of Rhodesian coins. And yeah, I know you guys say, oh, is it Zimbabwe now? It's like, yeah, well, look how good Zimbabwe's doing, all right? Yeah, it'd probably be a lot better off if it was fucking Rhodesia. So, suck a butt, nerd. But yeah, so I got a Rhodesian coin from 1951, 1957, and 1962. I don't know what these dates are. Let's see, 1970, 1973, 1973, 1972. Let's see. 1964, 1964, and 1964. Yeah, I just think history like this is fucking cool, man. It's just fucking cool. Based. Based.
I wouldn't have said that in the fucking YouTube comment.
What?
I used to trade C4 for frag. Scouts on the phone.
I mean, that's fine. Yeah, so and that was another weird thing of like while I was active duty, right? Like the joking back between like cavalry and infantry, like there was a little bit of razzing, but like dude, there was so much love. Like there was nothing but love. And it's weird getting out on the civilian side and it's like hate. I mean, it's like legitimate fucking hate. And it's obviously like, probably just like the most vocal people on social media, but like when it came to like Cav shit, it was just like, I mean, even Cav guys were like, "Oh, it's Silly Hat Day," and we would just say that like it was Silly Hat Day, and it was cool to have tradition, and that's something that I liked about cavalry. That's something that I liked about being in the cavalry is that we had tradition, and that we had to study and understand and know our tradition and where our MOS came from and where our job started and why it started and like why horses were so pivotal to combat and why reconnaissance is so important to warfare and why being the eyes and the ears of the battlefield is so important. And it was cool having that like importance, right? And it was cool that like the infantry guys like loved and appreciated that your job mattered when used correctly. And that was something that I really liked of like, feeling. And I think that's everyone, right? That's everyone. It's like you want to feel like you belong. You want to feel like you have purpose. You want to feel like you're useful. And that was something that was really cool. And then getting out, and it's just like, oh my God, it's so much hate. Oh, it's so much hate. It's just like, whoa, hey, we were just having fun. What happened? All right. I think that's about the end of our stream. You know what? I was able to keep it rambling for another hour. We definitely need to have more talking points though. Or you know what? Maybe the next stream is just the whole thing's Minecraft. I don't know if anybody's actually going to tune in for Minecraft.
It did. We had 40 people.
Well, you know what? I enjoyed the Minecraft stream, so maybe we'll have to do that again sometime. All right, guys. Appreciate you very much. Appreciate your time. Buy some heckin' military surplus if you want to support my dumb ass. And yeah, we're gonna go home now. Maybe I'll have some chicken. Get it? Get it? Because chicken MREs are on sale. No coupon code. LOL. See, that's two controversies in one. All right, I'm gonna go right now. Whee!